guys, so we're back with Avowed, and we're just continuing. We're going to report our liveliness to the ambassador. So he's worried that he's got a crush on the Inquisitor?
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Captain Cynric said you have a missive for me from the Emperor. Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority.
Of course.
Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Steal from him while we talk.
You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
No kidding.
Maybe that's all it is, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
Yeah, and then when everyone's dead, she'll be faced with it with no way to fix it.
Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst
Yeah, I
the
killed like
populace.
4 of them already.
They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. Indeed. The killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we need a
These
scapegoat, bro.
Paradisan rebels must face justice. The choice is yours, as will be the consequences. All I ask is that you use your best judgment.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know.
That is true.
I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary.
Go lay down, both of you.
We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. Oh, before you go, we received a report from Liviana about your condition. Apparently, you're in fine shape. Once your killer has been dealt with, you can come and go as you please. Remember,
Fabulous.
the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Tracking down mysterious assassins with a godlike who returned from death, all while the rumored dream scourge spreads. Can't say I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
I'm getting quite fond of you, Kai. I'm a little bit biased though, because, you know, Garrus was my boy. You know? So, you know, you kind of got a leg up there.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunt. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The
He's
dwarf
playing
there is
something.
Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Sounds like he's a bit drunk.
You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Nice.
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back.
I bet he didn't poison. I think it's just a play on his head.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a... person. No. It's been a while since someone new moved here. Most of the other hunters already know better. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
Hey, I told you, he's an excellent tracker.
You haven't exactly been low-key, have you?
Not
I need
trying.
to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
Might be some of my blood still.
The assassins wouldn't go near that place anytime soon. And you don't have to worry much about people cleaning up in this town. We'll figure this out at Makul. Don't you worry.
Fantastic. Okay, cool.
One moment.
Right, he's got 3. So we've got binding roots. There we go. Oh, no, wait. No. I am getting lost.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
What's up?
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I'm glad. I hate to admit, most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart. Find anything?
Finally! Someone
All right.
much appreciate.
Yeah, I've stolen your grenade, so. Oh look, this is where I got shot. This is one to tell the kids about, eh?
One moment.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Well, that's where I thought it came from. I hope it was at least a decent bow, because I mean, they got some range.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. You already met the apothecary. I'd suggest we pay him another visit.
Seems like a good place to start.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the...
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should...
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison.
Gonna need my hands though, doggo. Okay? Yeah.
Tragedy. A recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated just inside the front gates. Killer alchemist Sapiento de Folva has perfected a potion that revitalizes plants. He seemed oddly disappointed by this result.
Come on. Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you. Sort of. Maybe. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business at first. I haven't been in a while, though. And... I know. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too... Thank you. I used to wonder why no one talked about this. Nasha should be working right now.
Hope the ogre fellow is responsible for trying to kill me. I've been wanting to stab him for a while. I will learn this place. Yo, Juliana, I have a letter for somebody called
Don't
Bella.
be a stranger.
Wow, see, that is beautiful colouring. Sorry, girlie, but his is better.
She's nice,
Caden.
isn't she?
That's
told me the most fascinating stories.
You the lady? No.
I hope Elia's all right. I haven't seen her in an age. Are you here to see Juliana? Yeah. Belia? But she has... Oh. Oh, I understand. Of course. It all makes sense now. That poor girl. She thinks everything that goes wrong is her fault. I'm glad she's found someone. Yes, I did. Just not in the way she thought I did. Or perhaps not in the way she wanted. Thank you for bringing that letter, though. I was worried about her. I'll send one back. That should make her feel better.
Yeah, you can still be friends.
Huh? Who are you?
Who am I? Seriously, everybody in this town and their dog knows who I am.
This is all I have.
Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you... Gah, it doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
I love him!
What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
Yeah, nah.
Or what? You'll die on me?
Have to admit, that's a good one.
This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Why did you have to bring size into this?
She's only saying that because these fools wouldn't stand a chance against you.
Exactly, see?
Listen.
He gets it.
I get it. Times are tough. And you thought this man was easy pickings. Now, you know better. So, walk away while you can.
A scrawny elf and a tree trunk of an Almawa? I could take those odds.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a godlike seems wrong somehow.
I knew you'd gone soft. We'll settle this as soon as I'm done here.
Yeah,
Get him, boys!
There you are, swine. This time,
Yay!
you're stay dead.
Just when I thought this would be too easy.
That's Nala. You really stepped on something.
okay, big boy. Been looking for a way to
Can't believe they're dead. It's over.
That's all of them.
Feel good, bruh?
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
They can try. I'll even go up into their patch.
I'd prefer if you wouldn't keep inviting people to try to kill you, but sure, we've got you covered.
Don't I know it? Good help is hard to come by. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. I find that hard to believe, but who am I to contradict the one who saved my skin? What'll it be today, Envoy? I know you didn't come for herbal remedies. You'll think I'm crazy, but adherents don't respond. Maybe one of the local herbs disagrees with your diet. Yeah, who can say? Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled. Envoy, please, I had nothing to do with your murder. Anything's poisoned in the wrong hands. Salt can kill you dead.
I
Dehydrate
think I'd
enough.
recognize salt. Yeah, I've eaten at the Balrog after all.
Relax. We're not here for you. You couldn't have known how it would be used, right?
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the adherents, it'd be the end of me.
I wouldn't tell them.
I hate carrying a debt. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Sanatore is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On
think
the
I
other
killed
hand,
everyone there.
Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Oh, let's go check
past the
out his
Hightown
estate.
gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Look, most Paradisans don't like the... We've been here for generations, and we knew how to handle our own. Some of us have been more wronged by Adyr than others. They're a minority of Paradisans, but they're willing to kill to strike.
Careful where you say that. The last thing Paradis need,
I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way.
a poisoner from one of the temples. So much for the gods working through miracles and mysteries.
Someone there?
Hey, hold it!
Hey, take out our leader!
Yeah, I thought it was great to take him out. Been itching for a fight with him for ages.
Left!
Here!
That's one for us.
Right. Let's quickly go kill out the rest of the Sparrowhawks.
Mine. Watch yourself.
Take out our leader?
Oh, sorry, Kai. Hello. More enemies over here? Woohoo!
Let's go. Take your best shot.
Out our leader.
I got you. On your right.
Anyone else to kill? Ayoo! Hey then. I can't remember how to get into Hightown.
Gods, what a mess.
Ugh, what's sweaty and deer and beast used my chair? Feels like they
Kill people too.
Well, that didn't take long.
I don't think it was those thieves that were talking about it. And hey, I tried to break in here a lot sooner.
Hold it. Get him. Work up, envoy. To your left. Nothing like a win with a good team.
once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot, aiming through the best parties.
Really, why did you scroll on the walls? If you're gonna come in and trash a joint, you don't need to write on the walls, like.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden. If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Wallet pad open.
The housekeeping isn't what it used to be.
No kidding. What were they looking for?
Envoy, over there. Looks like a note.
Good, I taught them well.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Eamon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern. None. I knew he was protective of Paradise, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right.
All right.
After you.
Ow. Oh. Oh.
Paradise! Do not be afraid to play with one drop. A drop? Dear citizens, a drop is all it takes to protect
Yeah, but because it would
yourself
kill you straight
against
up.
the wretched soul plague.
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
She's sus. I don't want to talk about her though. Talk to her.
Can't go in there. Seize her.
Be your sake! Be your sake!
Awfully protective over a freaking door.
Take a moment, people.
So, I mean, would they have not have broken into the Claviger's place if I'd called her out?
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Rebels ahead. Stay alert.
Be your seek! Be your sake!
Nice shot! You're not looking...
Be your sake! Be your sake!
These people aren't trained. And it burns, burns, burns! This burning ring of fire. Oh.
People with weapons. They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
I want to know why. Wants us to forget it. But I have a system.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Awesome.
That should disable the pressure plates.
Took out that big fella.
If you want help, Bert, through that, just say the word.
One for you! Come and get it. Here we go! Beat that, Marius! I was just getting warmed up.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
Yay. Big ol' spider.
Here it comes.
More blessed day spiders. Fleet. Hey, you.
I guess you don't like spiders?
This one's mine. Here they come. Well done.
Be your sake! Be your sake!
turd.
Aye, aye. Or blessed a spike. Fui tu meio.
Seek!
Here we go.
Seek!
Come and get me.
Seek!
One for you.
Seek!
Another down. What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods.
Hmm. Alright, so I got no way to heal myself from poison, it's fine.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Granados.
Quiet, Nimdut. Here it comes.
Did I leave some sparrowhawks alive? see, I see. Yeah, screw it.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Alright. Oh, wait, no, I need a nice one. How do I get up there is the question. Maybe that door leads to it.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice?
Some people have.
Over there, left. Probably disabled for the for all the good it does.
Be safe! Show yourself!
Be your sake! Be your sake! Be your sake!
Didn't think that one through, did he? You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Really, could it be because he's trying to poison everybody, maybe? That might also have something to do with it.
Eyes open.
I've got your back!
Be your sake!
Nice shot!
The envoy's here.
Be your sake!
Another win, but who's counting?
Yeah. Oh, nice. They didn't even know we were godlike. What prophecy are they nattering on about though? I swear, if it's that friggin' fake watcher that we insulted, we gon' go pay her a visit.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdut. Someone's up ahead.
Hopefully that'll go around there.
Seek!
That's all of them.
I would have sent that thief on his way, without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Yeah, now you get to play with me.
Me. No one.
Honestly, I thought you were a dead person. And now you really are.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Yeah, probably. And I just realised how little health I have. Woohoo! Anybody home? Must be Ilgulf, yeah? I think that's how you say your name.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
But how could this be? I killed you. The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe. Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir. Because it was not the ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream, but yours. Indeed, I see now that I may have misunderstood it. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land. No, the gods spared you for a reason, and I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
Yeah, we don't even know who our patron
There's
is.
definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet. And at least you're aware of the part you have to play. Would that I had your wisdom.
I ain't got no
You have me
freaking wisdom,
cornered,
bro.
but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
How about we team up, bro?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
Ooh.
The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardea now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Aderan contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardea.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
You really are full of surprises, Envoy.
You're really letting us go? At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
I agree.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the Envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your Emperor trusts you.
Nice achievement. Can't we all just get along? Resolve conflict peacefully.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
How do we know this envoy isn't going to stab us in the back?
Adirans are true to their word, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she's backed out?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubt it. But
Nice.
we'll give her a chase she
Oh, she'll kill us, but, you know, she's gonna have to work for it. Oh, you turd. What? How am I meant to get? Oh, you know what? Screw it, I don't care.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
Fingers crossed.
Seen them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything.
Exactly,
I
yeah.
have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Hey! Didn't do it. Want me. As I come out carrying the sword and a gun. So I got that, and I got that. Wait, so his third entry is that one. Oh, that's Claviger, that's why. So we have 1 point. Ooh. High Market Gate.
I'll keep trying. But there's not much to be done for Fort Northreach.
Oh, it's outside, okay.
Tell me you brought good news.
Yep, we're good.
Oh, Envoy, you return.
They've been dealt with.
And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
You
what?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true. Have I taken leave of my senses? We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse
Didn't ever
still,
occur
now
to you they don't
everyone
want
knows
us
our
here?
flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive. Perhaps you don't know her as well as you think. She has no patience for failure. There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable.
Look, I'll
It'll
kill
only
her too
damn
if I
us in
have
the
to.
end. Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messiverno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them. Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical. Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be on to something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all. Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Indeedy.
You're right to be curious. After all, animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire.
Oh, because we're
If you
doing
have any
everything
further
for it.
questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Ah, the Inquisitor. Hi. Don't tell me you're Meredith. Nice effect for the mask.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Because of you.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Nice mask. Where can I get one?
Do I know you? You survived this long, so at least my tutelage wasn't put to waste. Much has changed since we last saw each other. I am both more and less than I used to be.
I bet she's a
And
lich.
you. There is a dim corner of my memory that you occupy. Old feelings I thought long since banished. I will observe you with interest after I am finished with the ambassador. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a dream scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
No, it's not just fever and chills.
He needs to listen for a change.
No, you need to listen.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city.
You're causing the discontent.
Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Nah,
He's got
it's
more
mine.
backbone than I would have thought.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
Ooh.
If you only knew the restraint I'm showing.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms.
You were already
you are
doing
free
that.
To disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As
I
for
will.
you, Envoy, farewell. This reunion was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
I showed support for the ambassador.
She is going to be a problem.
You think?
Oh, that was nothing. Ludwine already despises me. You deserve a sporting chance to avoid her wrath. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Since Liviana gave you a clean bill of health, you're officially cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
Unhinged is just the way I like it.
Well, in that case, you should fit right in.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwine, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her.
She's been taken by
Safe
the Dream
travels.
Scourge.
I'm told Emerald Stair's beautiful this time of year.
Our secret voice is telling us that she was dark.
One moment.
Oh, wrong button. So I'm guessing I'm not strong enough yet? Oh, I should probably upgrade my my armor. I need a merchant. Am I near one?
for one rack of ribs?
It's the adherents. I'm sorry. Never knew armies ate so much meat. There's barely any left for the rest of us.
I knew you'd... Who can I speak to about this?
Hmm. Hmm. Awakened wood. I'll grab that while I'm here.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Let's go chat with everybody. Damn it, I need 2 more Aedra.
What are you...
Hmm.
You grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want...
Hmm.
Want to talk about?
See? You're doing it now.
Well? Now you're being funny.
Oh, gods. I'm just making it worse.
Speak with you first.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Oh, I am.
Not at all. He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the cistern. And you really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away. Things aren't always that clear, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
Mercy, yeah.
That's admirable. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse. You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Woedica herself. Mine, too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him. Nice to know I'm in good company. Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts. You don't miss much, do you? That's a story for another time. I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the Living Lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason. Don't speak too soon, because they may have followed you here. Paradise used to be a lot more violent. Now, bandits like the Sparrowhawks at least have to limit their activities. Of course, that change has come thanks to Ambassador Hilgard's Adiran troops. And the Steel Garrote. Ludwig and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends. I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes. Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
Whoopee.
What part? The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there. Right. Too bad. Yeah, I mean, I could come with you, though. I'm not currently engaged anywhere else. Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway. Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it? As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skills. Ask away. Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better. No, I really don't. I won't ask what herbs you ingest before the gods start talking to you, and you don't ask me questions about my past. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe we'll be best of friends someday, but this isn't that day.
Fair.
Best we just keep things professional. Oh, gods. It's like my first week working with Kai. All over again. Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the grinning Balrog? Probably the meanest living thing out in the wilds. Just as soon tear you apart as look at you.
Is it the funny
I
coloured
am one of the few who have
cows?
seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me. Oh? Do tell. No, I didn't poison that drink. Even the rankest Nimdut walking doesn't deserve that kind of death.
Knew it.
They clearly heard about my reputation and thought I'd do something like that. Question is, why would he drink from that cup? Yes, wanted to be the big man. Pride is one of the best ways to deliver poison. If he was a real hunter, he'd have studied his target and known what I was capable of. Lucky for me, he was just a tourist in need of a good reminder. More often than you think. Someone's always trying to get a reputation by going after people who have one. Turns out those of us who have a reputation sometimes came by it honestly. We've already talked about this.
No.
Right. Well, until then. What do you need? Same one you are. What kind of... Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right? Right. I hear Pargrunen all over the world speak it. I only know what I learned in Solace. Oh, does it? Well, obviously that's why I do it. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult. Right. Changing the subject. Until next time. Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go. A job is a job, Envoy. But not all places are created equal. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said, almost.
Fantastic, we're all gonna die.
Not if you keep your head and follow my lead, you won't. Right, changing the subject. Right, what do you want to know? Let's see. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can latch. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that.
Hey, all the stuff in this camp, it ain't make a quick one.
Right. Good talk.
Why have you still got the exclamation mark?
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
Thank you.
We can ask him when he inevitably tracks you down again. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai. Stick with Kai. You'll find out. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. We found your assassin. Maybe I can help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is. Merci, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
Yeah, you know, find my next assassin. Equipment upgrade available. Yeah, I don't want to use any of them just yet.
You might want to consider not washing your...
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before. The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must know. A killer freed. A predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Why?
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangle. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive. Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
I didn't realize that was closer. Well, I had to go to the camp anyway to talk to all our fellas, but...
Envoy.
Who you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
Okay. Oh, you're the thing? No, you're not. You're Steg. Igarath.
Careful. He could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We wait in places you will never think to look. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
As long as you remember mine.
They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Both.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwig barged past me.
Of course she
did. She was looking none too pleased. Yikes. Whatever happened between you two, I'm glad you made it out alive. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwig's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
As long as she's not on our scent. Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
Oh, I'm totally going to get in her way. Yeah, give her a reason to come at us so we can stab her repeatedly.
And Sam sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakus.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
Hmm.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
Hmm.
Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Yeah.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Most fun things are.
They can stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island. Right. You know, present company excluded. All that.
Don't take it personally. Marius only does this with people he likes.
I'd say something back at you, but I'm just not feeling it for some reason.
See what I mean? Just wait till you meet the Animancers. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay, until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops. Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway, you won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
But what if I want to give a hug?
Room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Oh, holy moly. Well then. Okay. So we're going to leave this video here, guys. I hope you're enjoying. If you are, hit that like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. And as always, thanks for watching. And we shall see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.